what we do to this? Threw a carb on it, throttle cable, twist gripper.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put some, it's got a new fuel line, fresh gas. We're gonna put that front fender on it. I'll end up covering the seat in a couple days. Shoot, maybe the wife will make me some graphics for it. I got a nicer fender that ain't been painted. May do it on it. But this thing should be a running here in a minute. Orion's never ripped one, so he's gonna let y'all know what, you know.
Yeah.
It's straight up motocross power, so be careful.
Yeah.
It's cross country power. Probably, oh, the car's pissing. Is that screw loose? Sounds like it's running out of fuel. There's fuel in it. Oh, it wasn't on reserve. It was on.
Oh, reserve don't work.
Oh, it don't?
No. Might have to put more gas.
Yeah, we got the little... All three up. Might be idling too high. Will this go in at all? Slippy clutch. Knew it, slippy clutch. I got a few clutches for it. I might throw one in, who knows.
Oh, gutless.
Yeah, old slippy clutch, man. And it ain't running exactly well. I think that air filter situation needs to be checked out because it wasn't doing that earlier. All right, little BW80. Earlier in the video, you seen me and Orion get her running. Clutch slipping. I got a new clutch for it. Seat cover, a couple other things. I'm gonna get her up on the table and we'll get after this clutch real quick. So I may have a video of me trying to ride this thing. If I do, I'll put it in right here. It's pretty much a shame. It's embarrassing. Clutch just slipping like hell to get up in there. It looks like we could leave the brake pedal and just take this off and then the cover. So let's get set up and then that's what we'll do. Draining that oil. Looks pretty clean. Get it all drained out. Let's put oil on these. All right, got all the screws undone. Most of the oil out of them. Give that a wrap with the rubber mallet a little bit. I mean, it was full of oil. I think if I clean this up, I can leave the gasket. All we gotta do now, compress this a little bit, pop this big C-clip out. I've had them sitting in that oil for a while. You guys, you don't have to do that, but it doesn't make sense not to. I mean, if you're in a pinch and you don't want to do it, I guess you don't want to do it. But trust me, you are going to dust those off faster if they don't have oil on them. There's just going to be a lot more friction. You're going to lose a lot more plate almost instantly. So to get this clutch off, just that big ring. You guys see that? A couple flatheads or maybe a flathead. You got this little clip right here. Watch out of your face. Get up in there. Yeah. Go easy on it for sure. Push in on that clutch pack a little, that won't hurt. So you get the ring off. Put it someplace that ain't too gnarled up. And this guy comes out. As you can see, there's your pressure plate. And it comes out, them C-clips face out, and these ridges face in. Now, we're on to the pack itself. And all the balls just fell out. So we're gonna have to tip this bike over to make this work easier. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Ball bearings in here. And we're actually gonna get rid of a few of them. Not get rid of them, but take them out. So you can see they all fell. Pretty much got all the oil out of this thing. I'm gonna go through these one by one, put my new ones in, reassemble it. But before I do that, I've got to get some of this stuff out of my way. This bag's starting to leak. I can just set it in this oily hot. I've got to lean this bike over to make this process easier on me, so I'm going to move some stuff out of my way. You guys can see those in there. See, they're evenly spaced. There's 12 of them. Got your magnet here. With these in here, they lock out. The bearings lock the clutch out at a lot lower RPM. If we take 3 of them out, it'll increase RPM when the clutch locks out. I'm 275 pounds, so it always helps to get an engine revving up a little bit more when you take off. It makes these bikes feel a lot torqueier. And when you're heavy on these things, your weight robs a lot of RPM, so they'll take a while to hit the power band. You might have to go 20, 30, 40 feet versus being able to almost be in the power band when the clutch starts to engage. Magnet. Got 1. Keep them evenly spaced. 2. I gotta hold those 2 in place. Get the 3rd one in there. And I've done this before on my personal bike and I like the way it rides better. So I'll show you which one I'm talking about. I have a couple custom BW80s over here. One I built for my wife and one for me. And, oh yeah, made me a custom pipe on there too. KX65 carb, XR forks, a bunch of stuff done to them. But both of them have this clutch mod, and both of them will rev up way more before you take off, and both of them take off a lot better. So, and it helped with the bigger back tire too. They take off even more crispy with these stock back tires. So it's easy mod and it doesn't cost anything. And basically it just puts a bigger stall. It's just like a trans brake right there. You got, for you race car guys, you get your RPMs up, then you dump it. Shit. So now we're back to this. We're about to disassemble these one by one and put in the new ones. And that's pretty worn. I don't have my mic. I don't know what they should mic, but they're pretty worn. All we're doing here is taking one at a time out of this bag. So see, this is the old one, garbage. This is the new one. I'm gonna actually get this out of my way for now. Set it someplace clean. As you can see, did a good job oiling her. The plates are sufficiently old for the same reason. Okay, there's all of them. And you got this guy, which goes on right. Okay, then you take your C-clip, get all the grime off of it. You can as well. You would start in one spot like that and get it under, and then work your way around pretty good. And then start bending the ring, go all around the basket, fully seating that ring and pushing down on the plate. Now, slap our cover back on. That gasket didn't tear. There's grimy stuff off the bottom of this, so it'll. Booyah! Then we take our bowl, all of our screws in it. You see, we got the 4 leftover bearings there, and it's going to allow this clutch to engage at a higher RPM for us, so it'll haul me faster and better. It'll take me uphill better, and when you go to shift gears, the clutch actually springs apart better at a higher RPM so that it doesn't slam gears. Number 3, not a number 2. So it's really not even a number. It's supposed to be a JIS number 3, but I've got a Home Deeper number 3. Now, if this peg had a deal on it, maybe it would have been in our way. You guys are going to want to change oil quickly. like, because the most wear is going to be really early, so. Almost there. Like, got the balls lift over this bad boy. Clean it down. All right, time to fill her up with oil, test this clutch out, compare it to before. And that's what we'll do. First step, take off the seat to covering it, obviously. It's supposed to be 2 10 mils nuts. Take your razor. I don't pull out all those staples, you guys. If you want to, be my guest. I take a razor, cut right outside of them. Take it outside to do it, because a lot of crap's gonna fall out of there. So a couple things, guys. Usually I put my seat cover in the dryer if I'm making it from just a piece of vinyl. This is supposed to be contour stitched, so I'm not gonna do that. I can stretch it well enough. Another thing, if y'all end up with mesothelioma, you could take a trash bag or any kind of plastic and put it over this and help seal it from water. Mainly, you know, most of the covers are waterproof, but once they get some cracks and some holes in them and some bad stitching, they start leaking. But if you had a bag on it, it would, you know, run off of it. So, staple gun. I'm gonna put it on pew, not pew, because you don't want to put too many in there. All right, some BS in there. They also sent this right here. Probably says a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Guys, Kia! Don't worry about all that. Get her centered up in the front. Stitches are your line, so that'll help you keep it straight. You're lined up in the front. No matter what kind of staple gun you're using, put a little pressure on it. You don't want to pull this too far, because it'll mess up all your stuff. So don't pull that too far. That's another reason why I don't heat these up, because then I'll stretch it further than it needs to be stretched. Right now it is loose, but when I start pulling all this down, it won't be. Now we're just gonna work our way around, get her nice and tight. But you don't want to pull too hard unless you want to hide all of the stitch, which is fine. So that's kind of what I try and do, because then it's tight enough. Let's see. Then when I go on this side, I just pull it to match. We're just gonna keep working our way through it. All right, I'm gonna finish it up. Not too bad. Real easy. All right, got the seat cover on it. Now the most important part. Most of them little wrinkles came out. There's one right there, but I'll ride that out. We're gonna get outside and ride it, test it, hook the fuel line back up. I gotta make a little space first. Time to send her. That ain't just the new clutch, guys, it's the stall. Watch. See how high you can rev it up? See how smooth it's shifting? Oh yeah. So much better news. So I gotta fix the air boot on there. Get a couple more vent lines on it and an overflow line. I'm gonna rip it. I gotta wash this Yamaha, and I'm gonna power wash this. I'm gonna leave this one. Get these guys off and magic erase the white fenders, and then get some more stickers for it. And should be ready to go. That thing rips. best part of this mod is you should not lose any top speed at all. You're just gonna create a higher RPM before you take off. And the thing is running a lot better and actually transferring its little bit of power to the ground. You want me to tell you exactly what it does? It makes your clutch a lot more aggressive, if that makes sense. There you go. Maybe it's not for kids. Hold on tight. Good for me. Well, it's everything it's got. Go ahead. Hits the power band real quick, guys. Do it one more time. Watch out for the telephone pole. That's pretty quick, guys, especially to what it was before. So it allows you to rev it up more before it tries to go. And it gets in the power band faster. I used to have to ride from here damn near to that tree to get in the power band. Won't lose any top speed. I mean, you could go down on the front sprocket, but you'll lose a little top speed. So... she's gone, boys. So I got this BW80 here we just ripped around on, and I'll show you some mods we did to ours that make it a little more adult friendly. So you can see it's taller easily by 3 or 4 inches at the seat. The same thing at the pegs. The pegs are way higher, as you can see there. Basically what we did was we used some XR80 sized front forks. So they're about 4 1/4 inches longer than the stock ones. And with a little bit of buzz work in here with the Dremel, she'll fit right in. Then I got the old Amazon shock, which I wonder if this one's already been replaced. No, it's still stock. I got the old, hope you can see it in there, old eye shock on it. That also raised it up 4 inches. Another big difference is the PW plastics, but I really like the front tire on it. I did the same clutch mod to it. This one's my wife's, so it's probably been sitting for over a year. We haven't ridden them, but maybe we'll go ahead and do it now. So get up in there, guys. Lots more videos coming. A lot more than BWs on the channel. Share to your friends, and videos every Tuesday and Thursday for all of December. So get up in there. Wife made these for me for the BW80. Got to get them put on, dudes. Wife printed me some graphics. Looks good. New seat cover. So we plopped the bars off. It's just a sleeker look that way. Now it's, I got some pro tapers that were in the shed over there. He's digging them out. We're gonna slap them on here. New grips, and it'll look a lot better. Getting flat on the very top, right in the mud. Squish. Video taken off. I need to turn that idle down. Can you fingernail that one flathead? Nice, at least it went down. It's not an air leak. No, that's just the thing. What do you think? Does it feel a lot better?
Yeah, it's not bad. The low end's kind of gutless.
What do you think about this thing?
Oh, it's not bad. You get on the trails.
The bars made it a little more comfortable, right?
Low end.
You know, I think the real issue is it's not breathing for shit.
Yeah.
Because like,
it's a better air filter.
And a better pipe.
Yeah.
Pipe with some airflow.
Pipe,
Yeah, pipe with a little airflow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt it.
And that thing would be sweet.
Yeah, and that. So to do the rear end, all you need is that Amazon shock, and it's like freaking $48, I think.
Yeah, it's a comfortable ride for sure, especially with those bars.
But it's weird though, because with the shock and those bars, even with you on it, it's really
Back,
like squatted. You know what I mean?
Probably meant for some 80-pound kid or something.
Heck yeah, dude! I've been rocking them for years, bro. I think I have 2 more that we can end up doing. besides those ones that I've already done in there. So I might do another custom one day.
Hell yeah.
Needs a different motor though.
Like a blaster motor or something.
Well, like, you know how we were just talking about cutting the frame on an 80 to do it instead of a 3-wheeler, a CR80 in this?
That'd be tight.
That would be dope, dude. Did you see that video? There's a guy, shout out if you're watching this channel. There was a guy who put a CR80 in a Z50.
Oh, nice.
And dude, it was clean. Like, cut the muffler down. It was like freaking short, like probably 4-inch long muffler, like everything plumbed perfect. It was really nice.
Hell yeah.
It makes me want to do it.
Yeah, dude.
So shout out to you, guy. When I do that, you gave me the inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. Or maybe I do it to the BW80 instead.
All right.
That'd be more my size too. But man, imagine a CR80, bro, in one of these, all right? He put a CR80 in one of those, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And it looks like Honda did it. Like, it looks...
That's cool.
That's the best part about them, dude. I don't like when somebody does a build that looks like, who the hell?
Yeah, poopy welds.
Yeah. Or even if there's bad welds, though, it's got to at least look like
Factory
it belongs
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
Lots more videos coming, dudes. Get up in there. All right, wife made me some graphics for it. We threw them Pro Taper mini bars on there. New grips. Got the stickers on the other side finally. Lots more videos coming, guys, every Tuesday and Thursday for all of December. Tri-Z video coming up, a rebuild on it. Rebuild on that one. 400EX video coming up. Lots more on the channel getting us after this 250R now. Get up in there, guys. Appreciate y'all.